Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, different location, but I still got more game. More game and more game. That's right. Look, man, welcome back to the channel, members, subscribers, family and friends and fans. We love you. Glad you're back. Look, I'm still in this same series of things I did wrong when I started. I want you to learn from my mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes, right? That's part of what this whole channel is all about, right? Information that both informs and warns. Did you get that? Right? Y'all know I like to rhyme. I'm old school. I'm a 70s baby, right? So look, things I did wrong. Look, I came in with $12,500 and I thought that was enough. And I've had to do it again. I wouldn't do that again, right? Right? Don't get me wrong. Back 27 years ago, $12,500 went a whole lot further than it will today. All right, but at the same time, if I had to do it again, I definitely would have more than 12.5, right? So basically, here I'm going to lay out for you why the 12.5 was cutting it close, and if anything would have went wrong, I'd have been in trouble and had to go get more funds to make it, right? But God's favor, God's grace shined on the old CEO back in the year 2000 when this happened, right? So watch this, $12,500 line of credit that I was eligible to get at my credit union. I pulled it down, and here I go. All right, and so in finding the truck that I found, they already had told me $7,500 down, right? So I knew upon leaving Louisiana, going to Houston, Texas to get this truck, that $7,500 of the 12.5 is already spoken for, right? All right, and that's going to leave me with $5,000, right? So that's where part of the money went from, right? All right. So secondly, if I recall back then, my insurance was like $500 down, right? To be able to get my insurance, full coverage, all that good stuff, right? So $7,500 plus five, that's $8,000, right? All right. $1,500, right? Remember I told you my story is that getting the first load on the truck, my truck sat down real low because it wasn't spec right? Talk about that in the next things I did wrong video, but it wasn't spec right, and so I had to go immediately and get spring work, right? Or I was gonna be in trouble. I wasn't gonna make it like that, right? So I immediately had to go spend $1,500 to get springs done on the front of the truck because it was a 12,000-pound front. I had to get it built up to be a 20,000-pound front, right? All right, so immediately there I go. So you do the math. 75 and 5 is 8,000. 1,500 plus 8,000 is $9,500. So you see what I'm left with, right? $3,000. Do you see that? So that's what the CEO means by I was cutting it close, right? And so then that's when I embarked upon, having to go to work and was having to pay for fuel. And then, these weren't jobs that you was getting paid after you finished a day, or most times after you finished that first week. You had to put that first week in hold, get the check on the next week. So I had to run 2 weeks of fuel before I can get my first check, and I had to give myself something to maintain my bills. So you see how that was cutting it close? So if I remember right, it's been 21 years. Don't hold it to my head accurately as far as a number, but I can tell you, by the time I got that first check, I was up on the about $1,500 left to my name. Did you get that? That's the lesson. That's the power in this message here. Don't come out here half-stepping. That's what I did wrong. By God's grace, God showed favor to me, but I would not try it and trust it like that because it may not turn like that for you. I'm not saying I'm special, but I'm just saying God, the Bible says he reigns on the just and the unjust, which means he shines his favor and grace upon who he will in certain situations. Sometimes he might do it for one, might not do it for the other. Don't try it, right? Come out here with the adequate money. That's one of the things I did wrong. $12,500 wasn't enough even in 2000 the year 2000. I should have had more money than that, right? So look, take it for what it's worth. If this video has been valuable to you, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video. Country CEO say, look, I ain't had enough paper when I got started. But, there's an old saying, they say the Lord take care of fools. He took care of this one. Country CEO, I'm gone. What's up, YouTube? Country CEO back in the house again. Man, look, got another one here. Look, insurance and taxes. Oh, my God. Insurance and taxes. It's down here now, beginning of this year. Getting ready to roll into February here soon at the time of this video, and taxes and insurance. Oh my God. I don't know about you, but for me, renewals are about to happen for me first with my physical damage and liability in February, and then my workman's comp in March. and so they're going to be hitting back to back, right? And so I thought I would make a video talking about that, and also taxes, and about some things that you need to be embraced for and to look out for, right? All right, so reality is this is that time of the year, and we have to do our due diligence as a citizen to be in right standing. And we want to make sure that we do that, and also with our insurance, make sure we're fully covered, because things happen. We're in a business to where anything could happen, and insurance is a thing to where it's best to have it and not need it, and to need it and not have it, right? All right, so um, first thing I want to talk about is the fact that with your physical damage and your liability, you need to shop that thing. Some of us have just by convenient or habitual nature been with the same company for some years, and we get comfortable, right? They send us the renewal, we don't question it, and we just sign off on it. I discovered that with some of these agents, not all, some of these agents, they'll wait about 2 weeks before and try to send you your stuff. Why are they doing that? Why not a month before? Well, with some of them, a little game that some of them play, they send it to you late because they know you won't have time to shop it. Did you get that? All right, but what you can do, you get ahead of the game. You request your loss runs way early, and so therefore you have time enough to give another company your loss runs and then get quotes from other companies. And there's nothing wrong with letting that person know that, hey, I'm finna shop this around this year, right? Because what I've discovered with some of these agents, they'll just automatically renew you. Ain't tried to find you nothing cheaper, and just automatically, okay, here go your renewal, right? Beware of that. Shop those renewals. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt just to check with other folks to see what they'll give it to you for, right? So your physical damage, your liability, shop that thing. All right. Secondly, your workman's comp, shop that. You may have a good rate with the company you're with. You may not even had a claim last year that goes on your workman's comp record, but still shop that thing, right? Because you never know what some of these other companies may do it for. They may be cheaper, and it may be worth it to do that, right? That is your workers' comp. Also, your medical. Some of you may offer medical in your companies. If your medical is up for renewal as well, you want to make sure that you go and try to shop that medical as well. Look, if this video has been valuable to you so far, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video, right? And then finally, your 4-quarter taxes, right? I recently just the other day literally got my 4-quarter taxes that are due January 31st, and so that's going to be getting withdrawn out. That's right at $3,000, right? Got to prepare for that. I've been preparing for that because I know that's got to happen, right? Definitely going to give Sam his, and so you want to be aware of that. Another thing as relates to your taxes, you got to give your employees their W-2, or your own self your W-2. And then if you subcontracted out with other truckers, you got to give them their 1099s. Legally, it's supposed to be before the 31st of the month. So these are some things to be aware of. I'm not going to go too deep into business and personal taxes. All I can tell you is that I'm gathering up all my 1099 people are sending me, all of my stuff that I'm going to write off, putting it in the envelope, getting ready to go to the tax man probably in March, right? And I'll let you know how that comes out later, okay? So look, just a little insurance and taxes video for all. Ain't my favorite time of the year as far as dealing with that, but it's a necessity of the dump truck business, or any business for that matter. Country CEO just dropping gems. I'm out of here. I'm gone.